5 reasons we all love Newfoundland. We love Newfoundland, and it's easy to see why. Recognized as part of one of the world's safest and happiest places in the world, many people have chosen to settle in Newfoundland for a better life, quality education, or simply for a fresh start. With a population of about 545,880, approximately 92% of whom live on the island itself, Newfoundland continues to capture hearts with its unique charm. So, why do people have so much love for this land? In this video, we'll explore 5 compelling reasons why we all love Newfoundland. 5. Newfoundland rich history. Newfoundland is absolutely rich in history. This part of the Canadian province of Newfoundland and Labrador is a tapestry of history. The history of Newfoundland is a fascinating blend of Indigenous cultures, European exploration, and modern developments. It is home to Indigenous people who are custodians of the history of the area from generation to generation. The area has been practically inhabited by various Indigenous groups for thousands of years. These groups include the Maritime Archaic people, the Beothuks, and the Dorset Culture. They have a lot of accounts and activities spanning thousands of years to hand down to the incoming generation. Let's give you more examples. One such is the Viking settlement. Since around 1000 AD, Vikings have established a settlement at L'Anse aux Meadows. This location has now been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Imagine the repository of accounts in Newfoundland's history since 1000 AD. Another one is the European exploration that is traceable back to 1497. John Cabot that year claimed Newfoundland for England, making the island a base for European fishing expeditions. That moment was followed by the colonial era that became so well defined around 1630 when the first permanent European settlements appeared. English, French, and Basque fishermen each established communities. There is another history of how it became a confederation. Newfoundland became a province in 1949, after its early debates about joining Canada as a confederation in 1869. That history is equally worth exploring. Its modern history, especially beginning with the fascinating events of the 1990s, can be added to the archive. The collapse of the Atlantic cod fishing industry remains pivotal to date as its impact on the province is still significantly felt. In recent years, however, there has been a renewed interest in the oil sector. 4. Safety. The majority of those who recently moved to Newfoundland from other parts of the country and from abroad feel generally safer. Granted, nowhere in the world can claim to be 100% safe, yet here can be safely said to be safe. Children are allowed to ride their bikes freely in the neighborhood, and they can take transit without any kind of apprehension. The province has a generally and comparatively lower crime rate, considering what is obtained in many other parts of Canada and even in North America. We observe that the capital city, St. John's, has experienced a significant decrease in crime in the last few years. The majority of crimes reported in the city are property crimes and assaults. The overall crime rate in the province has been decreasing over the years. The crime rate dropped by 12% between 2008 and 2018. Violent crime and gun-related crimes have also gone down below the national average. In 2018, the police in Newfoundland and Labrador reported a violent crime rate of 1,342 per 100,000 population. This is lower than the national average of 1,143. The homicide rate has also gone down drastically in the province, such that in 2017, when it had one of the lowest homicide rates in Canada. That year, it recorded 0.76 homicides per 100,000 population. These key statistics are conclusive proof that Newfoundland and Labrador has a relatively low crime rate. In addition to safety, Newfoundland, as we shall see later, offers a high quality of life, boasting beautiful natural scenery. However, its friendly communities and lower cost of living are also contributing factors to this noticeable safety when compared to other Canadian provinces. 3. Sense of community. Newfoundland, as mentioned earlier, is known for its amazing people. The people are friendly to the visitors. If you love to define a true sense of community, Newfoundland is where you should look. We love and celebrate its strong sense of community and friendliness. We can never overemphasize the fact that its people are welcoming. They are known for their hospitality and warmth. The residents are often described as friendly and approachable, always ready to lend a hand. But the community events are a greater facilitator of the sense of community here. There are plenty of these festivals throughout the year, bringing people together. Residents always look forward longingly to events like the George Street Festival and the Royal St. John's Regatta, in addition to local music festivals which celebrate Newfoundland's culture and heritage. Volunteer spirit in Newfoundland is also noticeable. There's also a strong culture of volunteering and community involvement. That's why you will see many Newfoundlanders actively involved in local organizations, charities, and community groups. The sheer size and smallness of the towns and cities in the province also foster a sense of community. That small-town feel, even in larger cities like St. John's, is a great pointer. People often know their neighbors and ask about each other's welfare. As newcomers learn to enjoy their tight-knit culture, they see that everyone they interact with is kind and helpful. 2. Good road. One of the 5 reasons we all love Newfoundland is the nature and quality of its roads. This province has a considerably acceptable quality of roads. Viewed generally, Newfoundland and Labrador province has a mix of road conditions. Its main highways, especially the Trans-Canada Highway, which is labeled Route 1, are generally well-maintained. These roads are quite good and safe for travel. While we can't say the same about some rural roads and secondary highways in the province, the fact takes nothing away from the fact that the roads are good. Granted, interior roads may be narrower and less maintained, but they are not worse than what you will find in areas of similar status, particularly in more remote areas. During winter, road conditions can be challenging as a result of snow and ice. Yet, there are enough sources of information to keep road users abreast of the road conditions each time. This places the responsibility of staying updated on weather and road conditions if you're planning to drive during that season. The government, for example, provides resources like the 511 Traveler Information System. The system helps drivers stay informed about the road they intend to ply before hitting the road. Other information provided includes road construction and winter maintenance. 1. Nature. As we are coasting home, we find nature as the biggest draw to living in Newfoundland. Surely it is one of the reasons we all love Newfoundland. We have come across many people who are recently moving to Newfoundland because they are drawn there because of its connection to nature and outdoor lifestyle. These are not something you can easily ignore under the pretext that it has no economic value. When the chips are down, we all would love to move to a place where we can live so close to nature. The landscapes are so stunning. The island is famous for its breathtaking scenery. The scenery is beautified by dramatic cliffs, rugged coastlines, and lush forests. Places like Gros Morne National Park, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, reflective of some of the island's most amazing natural features. We all love the abundance of wildlife in Newfoundland. It offers rich wildlife watching opportunities, including moose, puffins, caribou, and whales. Outdoor activities are there in superfluous quantity. You can choose from kayaking, hiking, fishing, or even iceberg spotting. The reality is that Newfoundland also offers countless outdoor activities. The East Coast Trail is a favorite among hikers. This network of hiking trails is located along the eastern edge of the island. What about peace and tranquility on this island? The natural beauty and slower pace on the island complement the natural beauty in Newfoundland. This is what actually provides a serene and peaceful environment to reside in. What a lovable island Newfoundland is! If you found this information useful, please share it with others. More importantly, your comment is very important to us. Please, let's have it. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.